Hey, welcome back to Happy Little Notaries. We're just doing a short, quick, brief videos on saturation and the different tools we can use and why I might not use one particular one over another. So you're coming here probably from a previous video in the series, and this one we're talking about HDR global wheel and its saturation control and why we might use it, why we might not, and we can think about that. So we're going to just go over to that HDR panel and talk about where it is. So it's down here. Instead of in the primaries, it's in the HDR global. So it's that fourth wheel all the way at the end. And there is a nice little sat guide down there. And we can dial it up and just kind of crank it. So we put it up to 2. Oops. Well, that only works. Huh. Yeah, that only works if you actually put it on the node that you want. You can see we can crank it up and put it all the way up to 2, and there we have what it's doing. And we can see this is at just running it at max. We can put the still up that we had on the other one. We can see that it made her skin feel darker, and we can kind of dial this back in terms of sat till it matches, but what you see is that it's not going to match up the same. And right now I would say between the two we're sitting at about a similar level of saturation. We can swipe that across and look at where things are at on our vector scope. Very similar in place, but what you can see differently is on the left side of the frame is using primary saturation. On the right side of the frame we're using the HDR global. The HDR global, kind of a mystery in terms of how it works, but it does function more like a subtractive model. The image gets darker, it gets denser, it doesn't get brighter as things get more saturated. So it is considered a subtractive model, but there is still a little undocumented mystery to what it's doing to your image. But yeah, it's a little bit more preferred than using primary saturation or some of the other tools. So if you like that, be sure to, is there better? So it's functionally better than primary saturation. It's functionally better than color boost, but is it better than something else? So let's dive right in. You can hop over to one of the two videos over here, and we can talk more about HSV or color boost. Your choice. We'll talk about what they do in terms of doing saturation. So HSV, color boost, pick a video. It's your choice now. It's been a great day. Happy Little Notaries. Out.